Welcome back here to Mountain Connections. I'm very excited for my next guest. They're part of the Park City High School mountain bike team. We have head coach Chris Best, we have Nick Sims, part of the NICA, and then we have Sasha Watkins here, part of the Park City High School development team. How are you all doing today?
Pretty good.
Great, thanks.
Excellent.
Excellent. Well, we're super excited to have you guys in here. Sasha, I want to start with you. Tell me a little bit about how you got into mountain biking. What gave you the inspiration to try this out, maybe other than some other traditional sports?
Well, me and my mom and dad, we went mountain biking one day over in Matt's Flat area, and I really liked it. We would go mountain biking a lot that summer, and then I asked for a new bike because mine wasn't really the best. But my mom got one first, and I was really jealous, and then eventually we got the one that I race and practice on. And what happened was we went to the mountain bike team meeting for people who weren't a part of it, and my brother came with me. He's a sophomore in high school, and he decided to join, and now he's really good at all the races. Like, he's getting first, second, fifth, fourth.
That's so awesome. And how about you? How are you enjoying the racing?
They're really fun, and even though I don't come anywhere close to first, I just really enjoy racing and the feel of it.
I think that's really cool. I think beyond the competitive side of it, just having that outlet to be able to mountain bike at kind of that level is really cool, besides just being able to do it recreationally here in all of the beautiful trails that we have. Chris, can we talk about how far the mountain bike team has come? You said it started in 2012, and you guys have grown almost exponentially since then.
Yeah, so it started 2012. I think the first team was 25 riders. I mean, I wasn't there back then.
Okay.
And there wasn't a junior development program, and it was just a bunch of kids going out and riding, and it's just every year it just grows and grows and grows. I think when I started there was maybe 1,000 racers in Utah, and I thought, my God, this is the biggest thing I've ever seen. And now here we are at 4,500, and it's
4,500 in Utah as a whole.
In Utah.
And Utah leads the country in terms of how many people participate in mountain biking competitively. Chris, can you talk about that from kind of a national perspective, how Utah is kind of leading the charge in creating mountain bike as more of a traditional high school sport, I guess you could say?
Yeah. So, for example, Utah started with only 312.
Wow.
In 2012, and here we are in 2019 with 44, nearly 4,500 riders. It's a national phenomenon. We've got 22,000 kids, over 22,000 kids nationally, 31 teams. There's like 4,000 girls. It's crazy how it's just snowballing along. I mean, and the big thing, and you heard it from Sasha, is having fun out there.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's number one. We want to have fun. If they race, it's great. My daughter was a great example. She would go out, and it was a little bit like pulling teeth, but once you got her out there, then she'd have fun, and we bribed her with a pair of shoes to race, and like you do. But once you got out there, the team atmosphere, I mean, there's nothing like it.
It was the camaraderie of it all. The being able to be on a team and share not only these memories with people that you enjoy, but people that you really enjoy doing this sport with is huge. It's more about that, right, Sasha, than it is about the race as a whole.
Yeah, the race is just a small part of it. It's after the race, how you can have fun with your teammates, going over to all the different kind of cool things they have set up in the area and just hanging out in the pit zone.
And for me, I wish in high school or even junior high that I would have had the opportunity to do something like this. We only had the traditional sports and then the clubs that you could kind of be a part of, but there were only maybe 10 people that would show up to the club stuff. So having a mountain bike team that's so strong and having that community that's so strong must just be really fun. And you guys probably get a lot of energy off of each other as well. And I'm sure the progression is probably so high because all of you guys are just stoking each other up and having a blast.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
And you mentioned the non-conventional part, and that's a big part of the kids who find mountain biking is, a lot of them are just, maybe they're in band or debate, and they want to be on a sports team, but a lot of teams take a full-time commitment.
Absolutely.
And you can kind of it can become a full-time commitment on a mountain bike. If you're a varsity racer, you're probably training 20 hours a week. But at Sasha's level, you can kind of ease into it, a few days of training a week, balance it with band and other programs, and see what works for you. I mean, it's a team sport, but you race it as an individual, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. You're racing as an individual, but you're there with everyone as a team. And tell me a little bit about the progression level. Can someone enter this who's obviously can ride a bike, but maybe hasn't done any mountain biking style racing or anything, like even mountain bike style riding? Can someone come in and learn a lot from from you guys?
Absolutely. You know, we encourage everybody, and everybody, if you're racing or not, be on the team. We've got all these coaches that are there as mentors. You've got the elder kids on the team that are helping people along, and so the support is there, you know. And going back to the fun side of things, like, what other sports do you go where it's encouraged for you to race in a tutu? That's what we have.
That's what the mountain bike
The
team
girls
is.
are wearing it and like, hey, you know, and then they're getting the boys to do it. So
That's so awesome.
It really doesn't matter if you've never ridden. We want you out there, and we've got the people on the back end to help give you that encouragement.
And the developmental side of it as well. For the junior highs here, there's not a ton of sports that are available, so to be able to join the mountain bike developmental team and get ready to get into high school is just a great opportunity as well. So for those watching who are maybe in junior high, parents of junior high students that want to get involved, how can they do so to get involved with the developmental team?
You got to contact us, parkcitymtb@gmail.com.
Perfect.
You can get through us through the high school. Through the schools have our contact information. So
Excellent.
Our season, so NICA kind of discourages it becoming a year-round sport, and so we do have kind of guardrails of kids overtraining. So we don't really start until June.
Okay.
And our season, like mentioned, is going to wrap up here next week. So we're just about done for this season, and it's going to be snowing.
And you guys are
anyways.
heading to championships, state
Yeah,
championships,
yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Congratulations to you guys on that. And anyone who wants to keep up with your guys' results from state championships, how can they do so?
We're on Facebook, and boy, I can't remember what the Facebook is. Sasha, do you remember?
Nope.
If you just search the Park City High School Mountain Bike Team on Facebook, I'm sure
You'll
you guys
find
will
it.
find
Yeah. Instagram as well.
And the
Well,
Utah League, it's Utah National MTB.
Utah National MTB.
And that lists everything as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys coming on. Chris, Nick, and Sasha, best of luck with everything coming up for you guys, and I hope the season wraps up really well.
Awesome.
Thank you
Thanks a
very
lot.
much.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on and telling us. If you want to learn more, as I said, you can head over to Facebook and search the Park City High School Mountain Bike Team. You can also find more information about the Utah State League as well. And I highly encourage you, if you're interested, to go and check it out, attend one of the meetings, and possibly join the great Park City High School Mountain Bike Team. We'll be right back with much more right here on Mountain Connections. Don't go anywhere.